Hello, and welcome to another fun-packed episode of Kajabi in 5 minutes. Today, we're going to be talking about the blog uh, area in Kajabi. It's actually really awesome and cool. It's super easy to use. And yeah, so let's dig right into it. First, the blog is great for blogging. Ta-da, blog, yahoo! And second, the blog is great if you have a podcast that isn't hosted in Kajabi, which most podcasts aren't. Yeah, it's kind of rare to host a podcast in Kajabi. Um, so if you have a podcast and it is outside of Kajabi, the blog area is a great way to put it into your website. And the reason for that is because Kajabi's just done a really good job with their blog functionality. So the way that it works is in your website pages, you have a blog page, a blog post page, and a blog search page. And you can design these pages to look as awesome as you want. And then they're just kind of there and they do their job. And then what you do is you go into websites and you go all the way down in that list to blog at the bottom. And this is where all of your posts go, whether you're doing a blog or a podcast, the same. And so each of these posts just fits into its little place on your blog page perfectly, and you don't have to worry about how putting them there. It just happens and it's great. And so you get new post, and then what you've got is your post page, and it's the same every time. It's super easy to learn. Yeah, it's really straightforward. It makes sense. And you've got a place for your title. You've got a place for your picture. You can set your publishing date. You can put in your alt text for your picture. You can put in some, what are they called? Tags, comments. No, what are they? Tags. You can put in tags if you want. And these tags aren't for search or SEO or anything. These tags are if in your blog or podcast page, you are segmenting your content. So you could have a tag that was about, pizza, and everything, that was tagged pizza would show up, and you could have a tag about burritos, and then everything about burritos would show up, or no tags and it all shows up. So that's how the tags work. But then um, you've got your content area. And if you are using this for your podcast, you can actually embed your podcast episode in that spot. Super easy. And then underneath that, you can write your show notes. You can put your transcript in. And if you're putting your transcript in, it will do you a lot of favors. It'll be really good for SEO, search engine optimization, if you're able to make your transcript readable with headings and paragraphs and make it look nice. It's extra work for sure, but it makes the content so much more valuable. And so you can do all of that in that content space, but putting that the podcast player in for that episode on that page is what makes this a podcast page instead of a blog page, because people can listen to it right there on the page. Which some people do because some people aren't podcasters and using podcast apps. But they might want to tune in for this episode. And if you're sending emails out or social posts, bringing people to your website is always better than bringing people out of your website to somewhere else. So that's pretty cool. And then you can also set up your social and SEO sharing with like your page title and description, and if you want a second image for that. And so it's a really easy template to use and learn. And once your blog page and search and post page are all set up, you just come in and you just pump those posts out. And it works pretty cool. And so that is how the blogging works in Kajabi. And having your content from a podcast in script form on that, or even writing some blog episodes, is really going to expand your presence on the internet from a search perspective. You'll start ranking for some keywords, and as that content grows and lives, your authority in that space will also become bigger. And so that is how you use the blog area in Kajabi, and good luck with it.